Hey guys, this is Albertium back with another boss guide for Lords of the Fallen, and it's going to be a tricky one, I think at least, and we're gonna be discussing how to beat the Hollow Crow. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, well, I just ask that you perhaps just give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. I absolutely hate mob bosses. Okay, so this one is going to have a couple of phases to it, and here in the first phase I suggest that you just clear out these two wolves because they are the most dangerous enemy for you at this moment. After you do that and you still have your lamp charged, you are gonna be proceeding to her, which is the little soul hovering over here. Do not run over there to the boss because you are gonna need all your stamina to keep swinging. And here is a nice little tip that what we're gonna be doing here. After she does disappear, every time after she disappears, make your way into the middle because the big guy behind is gonna be creating this storm. While he is doing that, and while you are surrounded by these little enemies, just siphon up their soul. Now, we do have recharges here around in the arena, but for this first phase that is pretty much the easiest, we're just gonna be using these little minions to, well, recharge and keep hitting her. Always take care of the enemies that are the most imminent danger to you, which in this case is going to be the wolves, and then simply proceed to yet again stagger her with your lamp and lay it down on her to end the first phase. These intermissions between the phases pretty much consist of his, AoE attacks with these little spikes that appear out of nowhere and the icicles that are just racing towards you. Remember, there's always gonna be pretty much two of these. One that is moving slower, that is kind of following you around the arena, and a very quick one that just ends as you dodge away from it. And as you can see, the game is still not fixed. The more they fix it, the more poorly it runs for me personally. Anyway, just keep dodging these things and always keep on the move. When he shoots those ice arrows, well, you can just make a call where to dodge. Once this is at its end, simply go proceed and just recharge your lamp. And then it is phase 2, from the very beginning of the phase. Just get her. Do not wait for her to respawn the enemies and just get in as many hits as you can. Remember, even if you die here, I mean your first loss, it is okay because it is going to make the boss fight slightly easier, yet a little bit more complicated at the same time. You no longer have to be pulling her out with your lamp at this point because now you are occupying the same realm. Be careful. Every time she does disappear, there is going to be a storm on the fringes. So now, every time she does reappear, just go in, get those 2 hits in, and just keep avoiding all the enemies until she reappears yet again. Believe me, this might sound stupid or silly, but it is absolutely the most sound strategy for you to deal with this, because there is just too many of them and you cannot keep your eyes on them. So 2 hits and she always disappears. And I say again, after she does disappear, be careful not to stay on the fringes, always make your move into the middle. And it's time for phase 3, after the intermission where everything that you've been dealing with is simply a little bit faster. So the usual strategy how to deal with it is still gonna be working, you just need to be on your toes a little bit more. Now here I cannot recommend enough. Do not engage the enemies, just keep dodging them, but always keep the big guy in your line of sight, always, and then go in for those 2 hits that you know you are gonna be landing, and be mindful where she is gonna be occupying the space, because the game is made in such a way that more often than not she's just gonna be hanging above these icicles and it's just gonna be not worth it for you to get in there. Guys, these big guys right here, they are more menacing looking than what they really are. They are very slow, they are very telegraphed, and then there's going to be 2 of them. Do not panic. This is just a sign that you have her on the ropes, so just keep your head cool and keep doing what you've been doing, and it is a win. There you go, it's a win, guys. You got this. Believe me, it is all about staying calm and not overcommitting, and just keep calm. I cannot stress that enough. Guys, this is Albertium. Hopefully this helps you. Let me know in the comments what is your experience with this boss. As you can see, you still need to, well, dodge this a little bit and just approach the crow for that finishing move. It is no big deal after what you just did. Guys, bye-bye.